What is up, guys? How you doing? It's your boy Vix Rated with Thank You Gaming, and we're playing MLB Show 17, and we're going to talk about roster updates. As you guys know, last week there was no roster updates, only some trades here and there that happened during the week, but there was no attribute changes. We did get the Player of the Month players and the hero of the Player of the Month, which was Paxton, but this week we're back on schedule and we're going to talk about the roster updates, and we're going to go ahead and start with catcher Wilson Contreras. And this guy right here is been raking. I'm going to go with the players that I think are going to get upgraded. A couple of them are going to turn into gold. A couple of them are going to go to silver. I got one card that is going to be downgraded. And let's talk about Wilson Contreras. So he is batting 277, 21 home runs, and 70 RBIs in the on the year. And now his average is fifth among catchers. He is first in home runs and RBIs among catchers. July he batted 321, 7 home runs, 13 RBIs, and in August, with only 7 games so far, guys, he is batting 370, 5 home runs and 19 RBIs in 7 games. He is raking as of now, and I just predict for that to continue to go on. And against lefties he's batting 290, and against righties he's batting 272. So that 80 against lefties, that's good there. I believe that he's going to receive some contact against righties and some power against righties, since he has 14 out of the 21 home runs. So I give Wilson Contreras a +2. I truly believe that they're going to upgrade him. I believe he's the best overall catcher in the game. Obviously, average wise, we have Posey. Defensively wise, I believe we have life series wise, we have Yadier Molina. But the best overall catcher life series is Wilson Contreras. He's going to continue. If he continues his numbers that he started in August, who knows? He's +4 away from being a diamond. I don't know if he's going to be a diamond or not. But he's definitely going to be a +2 or a +1 this upcoming roster update. And again, guys, these are predictions, but his numbers don't lie, and I believe that that's going to be that. So moving on to first base, we are going to go with the guy that this guy, we need to make a campaign. We need to sign a petition, do something. This guy needs to turn gold ASAP, and here are his numbers. He's batting 315, 18 home runs with 61 RBIs. He is second in average among first basemen. In August alone, he batted 379, 6 home runs, 21 RBIs. And here's where he's at, guys. Against lefties, he's batting 306. So I believe that contact should go up at least to the 70s. He's batting 320 against righties, so maybe 82, 83 there against the righties. And that home run against righties, 70. I don't know. I think it should go a little bit up. He has 14 home runs against righties. So when he trends up, he's a gold. I believe he gets a +2. In all honesty, it's about time they upgraded him. The Royals are on a. There's some Royal players that are on a roll right now, and if it wasn't for their bullpen and pitching, I think they'll be in a better form right now. But Hosmer definitely turning into a gold, and that's what I believe that's going to happen with that. So moving on here, guys, we're going to go to Justin Smoke. Now, I don't see him being upgraded that much, but he's definitely going to get upgraded. And I was looking at his numbers, and they're crazy numbers. So he's batting 299, 31 home runs, and 76 RBIs. He is second in home runs among first basemen, third in RBI, and fifth in average amongst first basemen. So that he's having a crazy year, definitely a breakout year. Toronto Blue Jays, the big hitters, Bautista, Tulowitzki, Donaldson, are having horrible years, but this guy is stepping up. And against lefties, he's batting 407, so that 73 needs to go up to the 80s. And he's batting a decent 268, so that 52 should be in the 60s. I believe the power is right where it's supposed to be. Against righties, he has 25 home runs, so 84 is great. And I believe that right there should get him a +2 at least to the 82 range. But this card trending, switch hitter, decent fielding for a first baseman. This is a good card if you want to have your rating mod go down and have a good player in first base. Now moving on, this is a little potential card, and this is Julieski Gurriel. I mean, now they're calling him Julie because his name is Julieski, and nobody wants to pronounce that. But he's batting .290, 14 home runs, and 58 RBIs. That doesn't jump at you, I understand, but in July he batted .304. In August he's already batting through .375. So I believe that his attribute changes maybe get him into a silver. It would be against righties. But he's having a interesting year. I think he's gonna continue to be better. So this is a card to maybe potentially invest on. Maybe he becomes 82, 83, who knows? But this is a good card. And the way that Houston is playing as of late, anybody has a hot bat in that organization. So that's it for first baseman. We are gonna go to second baseman right now. And it's kind of slow. I apologize. All right, we go. Second baseman, here we go. This guy right here, the guy I'm going to show you guys, I'm all in with Whit Merrifield. Oh my goodness. Wait till I show you, tell you about his stats. This guy's on fire with the Rockies. He's batting .294, 13 home runs, 49 RBIs, and he actually has 18 stolen bases, only 2 caught stealing, and he is fourth among second basemen, which is a position where you find top stolen base players in the in the names of Altuve, Gordon, VR. So we're going to dive into his numbers real quick. And versus lefties, he's batting .319. And against righties, he's batting .285. So lefties, I believe, is right there, 81. I will say +2. But against righties, he's batting .285. So that 65 needs to go up. Now, if they adjust his contacts, and against righties, his power goes a little bit up because he has 8 home runs, and they address his stealing, I believe he turns into a gold, a +2, and I'm all in for Merrifield. He's a good card. Let's see what the developers do, but his contact definitely needs to go up against righties and a little bit against lefties. And this is a good card to invest. As you see, he's not going for that much. If he turns gold, a quick sell is 1,000, so you'll be making stubs with this card. So moving on, we're gonna go to third base, and this is the guy that people wanted him to be player of the month card, but it's kind of pointless having a player being diamond and then a player of the month being diamond, especially with this big names. I know we got Correa, but he was just killing it before he got hurt. That's the only reason. But Arenado needs some contact attribute upgrades, and here's why. On the year, he's batting .317, 25 home runs, 98 RBIs. That really doesn't jump at you, but in July, he batted .389, 8 home runs, and 30 RBIs. In August, he's already batting .360. Against lefties, he's batting .422. That 74 is way too low. If we're going to have Blackman at 96 against righties, this guy should be at least in the 90s against lefties with that .422, and that 66 that against righties should be in the mid 70s. He's batting .282. So if they adjust his contact, he's a +2, +3. So he will be up there as the best third baseman, which in my opinion he is. He's having an MVP year so far, carrying the Rockies, and I believe that Nolan Arenado truly deserves this upgrade. So if you have him, keep him. If you have enough money and you want to invest a little, possibly get him. But he's definitely a card that is going to get upgraded. So next up, we're going to have Mike the Moose Moustakas. As you see, his price there is going up. People are probably agreeing with me. But everything is going to come against the righties. He needs 1 point away to be 85, and he's batting 282, 24 home runs, 54 RBIs against righties. Now, 24, that contact could go up +2, and 282 against righties, that's 73, at least in the 80s, in my opinion. So with that, he is a +1, +2 potential. He's definitely turning into a goal. Again, I don't know how much the developers are going to look into the stats and say we're going to upgrade 3 Kansas City Royals into gold, but it's possible. And Mustaka truly deserves it. He hasn't died out, and I believe that he should be good for an upgrade at 85. Now, I have 2 players here in. I have one more player here in third base, and I don't think he's going to get upgraded this Friday, but Nunez right here, Eduardo Nunez, since he went to Boston, he is batting .500 against lefties, .367 against righties, and on the year, he's having a great year actually. .319, 8 home runs and 43 RBIs. So those contact numbers should go up, and if he continues what he's doing with Boston, I believe that Nunez would actually eventually get upgraded, maybe a +2, +1, +3. Who knows what the developers will do, but he's definitely having a great year with Boston, and they're in a terrific run. So I believe that he should get upgraded eventually. So he's a potential investment prospect. That's up to you, but he's actually having a good year. So we're going to go to shortstop, guys. And we're going to talk about Didi Gregorius. Now, this guy is batting cleanup in the Yankee lineup, in that crazy Yankee lineup that has Sanchez, has Ellsbury, has Frazier, has the old Frazier, Castro, and of course Judge, and he's batting 4th. But I'm looking at his numbers, and he's batting .308, 17 home runs, 54 RBIs. Now, 11 of those 17 home runs have come in the past 2 months. So he's definitely turning it up with the power. Now against lefties, he's batting .279. He's batting .279 against lefties, so that contact should go up a little bit, maybe to the 70s. And then he's batting .318, 15 home runs against righties, so those righty splits should go up definitely. I want to say in the 80s, but I just like Didi Gregorius. He's having a terrific year, so that will put him in a potential goal situation. He could be a plus. I have him as a +1, but maybe the developers are generous. We know that they upgraded Anderson Simmons. Maybe they upgrade Didi Gregorius. He's definitely having a great year offensively wise, and he already has the defense. So this guy right here is a gold alert. So he's a gold waiting to happen. So if you don't have him, I truly believe that you should go get him. Now, another guy that he was a player of the week, and since he since he got traded to Baltimore, he's batting .536, 3 home runs and 6 RBIs. There's not much here going on for him to get an upgrade, but those stats, the 47, 50s, in the 50s, that needs to go up ASAP, because he's a better player than that. He has shown it with Baltimore since he got there. He's player of the week. So I believe that Tim Beckham definitely gets upgraded eventually. I don't know if he's going to get upgraded this week, but he could potentially be a silver. So I mean, look at that price. You can a silver quick sell is 100. You can make some subs there that could help. So he's a potential. Now, my wild card player is my boy Francisco Lindor. Now, we know that he was a natty 2 and he got downgraded, rightfully so. He was having a horrible back-to-back months, batting in the 200s, but Lindor since July has been batting 280, 298, 4 home runs and 13 RBIs. So I believe not so much against lefties. That contact could go up at 329, and that power against righties could go up with 11 home runs in the year. So all he needs is a +1 to go back to diamond, and he is actually playing to the diamond caliber. I understand why they downgraded him, but I believe that he's shown resilience, and he's shown that he was just a little bad. Couple of bad months that he had. Everybody has those, so he's my wild card, because if he's right now in the 10Ks. If he goes to diamond, potentially could double up. So it's up to you. I'm not saying get him, but if you're as optimistic as me, give him a shot. So moving on, we are going to go to the outfield. So for left field, guys, we have two players, and we're going to start with Mr. Upton. Now, Mr. Upton is batting .277, 21 RBIs, 21 home runs, I apologize, and 78 RBIs. He's batting .345 against lefties, so that 71 needs to go up. And he has 15 home runs against righties, so that 80 could go +2. My opinion, he's the best player with Detroit. The same thing with Smoke over there at Toronto. So in my opinion, he goes +1. All he needs is 1 point to get to gold. I truly believe that he could turn into gold the way he's batting as of late. Then the other left fielder, and I understand he has... Where did he go? He's actually not a left fielder listed here, but he is part of the Dodgers, and we're talking about Taylor. He's a shortstop, but he's playing outfield as of now, so maybe they change positions, who knows. But my thing is, he's batting .312, 15 home runs. He's batting .330 against lefties, so that 86 is rightfully so. .305 against righties, that should go up. And he has 11 home runs against righties. So this +10 that they got going on, that could potentially happen. I would say +6 in both categories. And he could go +2, in my opinion. Not gold like his player of the month, because his player of the month is crazy. And that's an amazing card. But he is definitely one of the best players in the Dodgers, alongside Bellinger and Turner. And I believe that he deserves an upgrade, not to be an 81. So who knows? We gotta wait to see about Taylor, because if they change his primary position, his overall could be affected. But that's what I believe about Taylor. So moving on, we are going to go to center field, and we always talk about Blackmon, and he is a potential diamond every roster update. But I mean, he's batting .331 in the year. He's batting .331 against lefties and .331 against righties. So here's my thing, and this is why I don't get. They need to change and balance out his contact, because he is at .331 against lefties and righties. So maybe the contact versus righties goes down a little bit, and the contact versus lefties goes up big time. But the power is where it's supposed to be. So with that, he could be a +1, +2. Who knows? Let's see what happens with him. But like every roster update, he's potential to go up. So moving on, right field, we have Giancarlo Stanton. He just hit his 38 bomb today, when this video was being made. And he's batting .277. This is before the home run. So .277, 37 home runs, 80 RBIs. The RBIs could have been more, but nobody bats. The lineup for the Marlins is not that big of a lineup for people to be on base. So usually his home runs again are solos. But I believe that if he gets some contact against righties up, he could potentially be a diamond, kind of like what's going on right now. He is killing everybody with power. So I believe that this right now, +5 against righties, that gets him to 190. That is achievable. I believe that could definitely happen. So having a Giancarlo Stanton diamond, it's crazy. So we'll see what the developers do. But I believe that he definitely needs an upgrade. He has been raking it. My goodness, those crazy home runs that he's been doing are unbelievable. So Moving on to starting pitchers. I don't have that many starting pitchers going on, and oh my God, making the video for roster updates. Check out my stubs. I had an order go through. Woo, exciting. All right. So I believe that Paxton, I understand he has the player of the month 96 card. I understand that. But please, let's look at his numbers. And James Paxton is the guy that could turn, he could be the next diamond pitcher, maybe a 90, and deservedly so. He is 12-3 with a 2.70 ERA, and he has 132 strikeouts in 113 innings. Now, he's having Chris Sale like numbers. I believe that he's making a case to be the Cy Young. Even though Sale is having a great year, Sale always has a great year. But Paxton is coming out of nowhere with his numbers, and he's helping his team to potentially wildcard spot. So I believe that Paxton, in my opinion, right now, he is the Cy Young. Sale has, I want to say he has 3 or 4 more starts than Paxton, so that's why I can't really compare them. Now Sale is Sale, but Paxton could definitely be a diamond. So look at his price is considerably low. So Paxton, I believe that he continues to go up. And just to throw a gaudy number at you, since July he's 7-0 with a 2.19 ERA, 53 strikeouts in 45 innings pitched. So this guy is lights out and definitely deserves an upgrade. And I understand he has a player of the month, but so did Correa. But Correa was doing so great that he got upgraded to a diamond his life series. So Paxton, for sure gets an upgrade in my opinion. If not, I don't know where the developers are sleeping, or maybe under a rock, who knows. But the player of the month should be that, based on a month. This is based on a year. So the next one, and I'm trying to look for this guy because I look at his numbers and I was like, are you serious? Not gonna give this guy a shot? So if I find him, here you go, Lance Lynn, guys. Lance Lynn, the last 2 months, he's 4-1 with a 1.49 ERA. And this guy has been lights out for St. Louis, and he definitely needs an upgrade. I believe that he could at least give him a silver. So I'm going to say a +2. Who knows if they're going to do that. But right now, look at his price. If you get him for, let's say, 40 stubs, and he turns silver, quick sell him, that's 100. You just made 60 stubs. So it's up to you to do that, but I believe that he definitely should get an upgrade, deservedly so. So we're gonna go to closers. Again, I'm not really good with pitchers upgraded, but we are gonna go real quick to my boy Alex Colome. This guy, the last 30 since the All-Star break, he is lights out with a 1.80 ERA. He is 2 points away from gold, and I believe that the way Tampa Bay is playing, they're right there with the wild card. They're right there, staying, right on the Yankees and on the Red Sox. He's the best pitcher for the Tampa Bay. He's the best reliever, so a +2 shouldn't be out of the question, in my opinion. So I don't know what the developers are gonna do, but I have a feeling that he will turn to gold. So this is a guy to keep an eye on. Definitely, he's having a great year. And after the All-Star break, he's been lights out. So that's Alex Colome. So moving on, if this doesn't want to freeze or be so slow, is Edwin Diaz. Now Edwin Diaz had potential to be this pitcher, but he wasn't. So it took him a while, and after the All-Star break, he has a 1.50 ERA. He has 18 strikeouts over 12 innings, and he has 10 saves in 11 opportunities, which is way better than his before the All-Star break. So I believe that he could get a +2. He's not gonna be gold unless he goes crazy and continue those numbers. But I believe a +2 is reasonable with him. He's definitely having a better second half, and I believe that he definitely should get an upgrade. And the guy that baffles me, that I'm confused, what are the developers doing? What are they thinking? But this guy is 4-2 with a 2.55 ERA with 28 saves. This guy is lights out. He's definitely one of the top closers out there, but he's a bronze. Now, we just talked about Edwin Diaz. He's not having a close of a year than this guy, but he's an 80. This guy needs to be, he might not have a +6, but he needs to be silver ASAP. So for the developers, hurry up and please upgrade this guy, because he truly deserves it. Now, to finish the video off, we're going to talk about the downgrade. And when I saw his numbers, I was like, what in the world is going on? Roberto Osuna needs a downgrade ASAP. Over the last, I want to say 30 days, he is 1-3 with a 7.71 ERA. You heard me right, 7.71 ERA. He has 4 blown saves, and this guy is just hittable. I don't know if people just figured him out, or I don't know if being with the Blue Jays this happens to you, but he's having a horrible second half. And at one point he was in the verge of being diamond. I believe he gets downgraded. I don't know how badly, but if Kelvin Herrera got downgraded from an 85 to an 83, this guy could definitely be upgraded to maybe an 85. Who knows? Maybe an 84, because he's definitely having a bad year. So yeah. So if you have him, please don't wait for him to be diamond. If he turns diamond, I'm gonna go bananas, and I'm probably gonna write an angry letter to the developers, because that will be favoritism. Remember, he's part of one of those players that they, invited to see the game. So hopefully there's no favoritism there. But with those numbers, I'm sure everybody agrees he's a downgrade guy for sure. Now, they never downgraded Betances. The same reason that I just explained, that favoritism. But who knows? He's having a horrible second half. So that's all I have, guys, for the roster updates. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked it. If I miss anybody, please leave it at the comments below. If you guys like this video and you will like for me to do more roster updates, let me know. Please come back Friday and tell me who I got right, who I didn't get right. If you bought people because you thought they were getting upgraded but they didn't, we're playing with it's kind of like Russian roulette. We don't know if we're gonna hit or miss with the developers. So again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Twitter, and for more MLB The Show 17 content, this is the place to be. This is your boy Vix38, and he is out. Deuces.